Hi guys, last class we discussed the DML statements, and let's move on to the next concept. The same concept DML we covered the insert. Insert level we seen the how to insert the single record and how to insert the multiple records and how to insert the child record. Okay, so if you have any doubts on this, please reach out to me. Next statement is update. Okay, so basically update nothing but we are trying to modify the record. That record is already exists in database. Existing records I want to try to update through coding. How we can gonna update? So we have to use the command like a update command. If you want to update the same record in UI, we can able to update, but through coding how we can gonna update? So first, if you want to update the record, we have to bring the record from the database. We have to bring the record from the database. So then we can do some modification. After that, the modification is to save to database. We have to tell to the database save the modifications kind of thing. So how we can say to database, how we can able to communicate to database? We have to use the command like a update. Okay. So here first we have first step is we have to pull the data from the, that means bring the data from the data from the database. So how we can bring? By using the SQL query. By using the SQL query. And second step is, this is the first step, and second step should be a logic kind of thing. Second step is a logic. So logic will not modify the data. Modify the data from the query. From the query. After modification, we have to tell to database save the changes. So we have to say update the changes. Update changes. Okay, the 3 points we have to keep in mind when we are doing some update. First, bring the data from the database by using SQL query. It can be parent to child, it can be a child to parent kind of thing. And next one is a logic, and modify the data from the query, we can say. And third step is update the changes. So let me take some small scenario. I want to update the account phone number. I want to update the account phone number kind of thing. So if it is a single record, it's a straightforward. So that means I can say here single record how we can gonna update. So that means first we have to build the record. So account HSC, I'm writing query to bring the data. Select ID comma, which ID is a mandatory, and after that what are the fields you want to update, those fields we need to fetch it. Not all the fields kind of thing. Make sure. So I want to update the phone field, so I mentioned the one ID comma phone from the account. From the account. So I want to update only one record. I can say limit one. Limit one record. Okay. So now I have the account record. So we want to update the phone number. So SSC contains only one record. So obviously, so 1 second. So SSC contains only one record. So we can directly access the field values through the SSC. So SSC how it will be like, it contain background structure, background form in sense. So ACC contains the two columns. One is ID column, second one is a phone column. Okay. So we want to update the phone number. So for how we can achieve, this is a single record. Directly, if you say AC, it comes as a two values, but I want the phone value. So AC dot phone, and we can do some changes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are the value you want? Just, and I have modified the value. Just we can try to put as a update. Okay, so before we cross verify, just put some debug statement to check the what is the old value. Okay, so before updating phone number, plus ACC dot phone. Okay, and after that we want to check it also, check the entire record also if you want. You can say ACC dot after updated. Okay, so this is a way we can do the single record modification. In case you want to do the multiple records, so multiple records how we can gonna modify it. So that is a little bit like, this is the main real-time work kind of thing. So we can assume, so I have to fetch the all the contact records. I want to update the all the contact records phone number with respect to account phone number. So the requirement is, so multiple records on the button. Now we have updated only one record. In case I have multiple records to update, so update the contact records phone field value from respective account record phone field value. So this is a one real-time scenario kind of thing. This logic we can do dynamically in the real-time point of view, but I can explain the logic kind of thing here. Okay, update the contact record phone field value from the respective account record phone field value. So that means, so they want to update the contacts phone field value from the account kind of thing. Okay, so first we have to bring the all the contacts. So that means obviously we can add the query and a contact object. So it has more than one record. I'm taking as a list variable. So I can say as a count list. I'm writing the query. So select ID comma which value you want to update phone from the contact. So it gives the all records. So now you want to update the phone number, right? So this phone number you want to update from the account phone number. So first we get the all the contacts. So phone available. Now we can't able to update directly because it's a list kind of thing. So list of records you want to update, how we can say, obviously we have to go for the query flow. Because of single record we can do directly, but multiple records we can't able to update at a time. So we have to update the record by record. So I'm saying as a ACR, and I can say here on list. So now the C will point to the starting first record, and first record C dot phone field value on update. C dot first phone value on to update. So how we can gonna update? We have to update the account phone number. We have to update the from account phone number. We have to update the account phone field value. So account phone period, how will get it? So that's why I tell you already starting class only. If you have the queries perfectly knows, then we half of the logic will be then a query only. So we need no need to again to write a query to get the account phone number. Just here we can mention, if you think about the query, this is a child and account is a parent. So child to parent query. So by writing query and child object, we can fetch the parent data also. How we can fetch it? So parent relationship. This is a parent relationship dot, and we can say which field value phone field value. Okay, so we can write it and we can put the conditional like also if this value is empty kind of thing, just don't do over there. Okay, so now if you come here, then we can say finally update list, update list. That's all. Okay, so this is like a basic logic kind of thing, basic logic. First get the records and ID phone number, account and phone number from the contact, and do the, this is a real time scenario. But if you simplify the logic, like if you go for next little bit advanced kind of thing, some contacts might be doesn't have phone number, right? Yes or no? So that we can put the condition here where the account does not have empty kind of thing. The query level we can put the condition, or for loop also we can put the condition if the phone number not equal to empty kind of thing. So whatever you want. So same query I'm using. So let's see. So you can put the condition here also. We can write the condition. Same logic I'm writing here. And I'll put the condition if the account doesn't have the phone number. Okay, so if account dot, so how we can access C dot account dot, oh, I have to write it here also, right? C dot account dot, okay, C dot account dot phone. So C dot account phone not equals to null. So then execute the statement. So here how we can access, if it is a true, then equals to C dot account dot name. Okay. So then finally you can say update. You can say update. Update. Yes, we have to close the for loop as well as. But if you say update con list, what will happen? The con list will bring the, you can assume 10 records. Out of 10 records, the condition satisfying is only 5 records. So, but we are updating the 10 records. That's not correct, right? We have to update the whatever records we have modified. Those records only we need to modify when update to tell to the database, not from the all record kind of thing. So that is the reason how we can do. So before updating, I can take on separate list kind of thing to update the records. List of which record it is a contact, only contact. So contacts to update. I'm taking separate variable, new list of contact. So make sure we should not write the demer segment inside the for loop. That is the reason I'm saying as a outside, that we already discussed in the that insert the model. So now this variable I'm taking here. So whatever record you have modified, those records only. So that means I'm writing the statement in the inside the here and put the add, I can say C. So what are the conditions is satisfied? Those records only because of C this is inside for loop only. So finally I'm saying as a update count list. Update count list. So it will update the whatever records we have modified, those records will. So instead of updating all the records, it updating the whatever records we have modified, those records. This we can say a little bit advanced kind of thing. But normal step is like this one. Okay, it's very quite simple kind of thing. So the next option is like delete kind of thing. Delete is just very straightforward kind of thing. So how we can gonna delete the record. First write the query, bring the records and delete it. Okay, if it's a single record, multiple record doesn't matter. Just query records, query the record. First step is query the records, and second step is delete. That's all. So that means I want to delete the record. I can say account. It's a single record, multiple records. Both are same definition. Okay, same level. Select ID is enough to read the record. We make sure we can't get the one key value. We have to the entire record alone. I can say account. I'm saying as a limit 1, so I have very less data. So I can say as a daily etc. If it is a list, if it is a single record, not a problem. But this is a way to delete the record. Generally, we never delete the record. In case sometimes we want to delete, now we can do the records also. But make sure, so update is the main important kind of thing. Because of this kind of scenarios only, we have to work on the real time mostly. So same logic, this is one kind of real time scenario only. So when our account was updated, then update the contact phone number from the account phone number. Same logic will keep in a dynamic way kind of thing. So that means when I'm updating an account, we have to call this logic. How to call that is a real time thing. So we'll slowly discuss later. So this is a statements I'm not expecting. So make sure from the coming classes we have to prepare well, like I can say collections, data types, collections, for each loop, queries, DMS statements. These are the concepts we require to move forward the coming class kind of thing. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept. Just we can try to practice the same thing, and if you are not able to, and you can reach out me either email or WhatsApp kind of thing. Okay, so thank you very much guys. We'll catch you later.